All right, let's analyze this big debate tonight. Let me give you some bio on both candidates first, some stuff you may not know, and then I'll tell you what is likely to happen. Now, you all know that I do not approve of Senator Kamala Harris. I do not approve of her. And if you don't know, we have a lot of new viewers. I mean, millions of people are watching us now every day, all over the world. If you don't know, it's because she denied Brett Kavanaugh due process. I didn't mind that she opposed the judge's nomination to the Supreme Court. But what she did to him and his family was unconscionable, un-American. We live in a country where you are innocent of all allegations until proven guilty. She threw all that out the window, and she's a former district attorney and attorney general, so she knows better. So just for that reason alone, I don't have any use for her. And then she has grown increasingly radical. In fact, she, Kamala Harris, is the most liberal senator in that body, according to people who analyze it, and I'll give you all the facts in a moment. But let's start with the vice president. So Mike Pence is 61 years old, from Indiana. His family, growing up, owned gas stations, all right? Raised Irish Catholic. Been married for 35 years, Mr. Pence has. Has 3 children, his son Michael, training to be a pilot in the Marine Corps. In 1981, Mike Pence graduated from Hanover College, degree in history. Then in 1986, graduated from Indiana University with a law degree. 88, lost a congressional race in Indiana. 90, lost again. Okay? Finally, in 1992, he won as a Republican congressman from Indiana. Stayed there in the House 7 years. Became governor in 2013. Okay? In between there, he did a talk show, a radio talk show, with the incredibly creative name of The Mike Pence Show. So he's had an interesting career. He is a confidant of Donald Trump, and I will explain that in a little while. Senator Kamala Harris is going to be 56 years old on October 20th, born in Oakland, California. Father is a Jamaican immigrant. Mother is from India, also an immigrant. Family was upscale, both mother and father educated. She graduated from Howard University with a degree in political science, did Kamala Harris. And then she got a law degree from Hastings College. I don't know much about Hastings College. In 2004, she was the district attorney of San Francisco. She went on the attorney general 2011 to 17. Back then considered a pretty hard liner against crime. That's changed dramatically. But back then, she was pro-police and didn't like the thugs very much. She ran for Congress, for the Senate in 2015, won in 16, and became increasingly left. All right? As you know, she ran for president. She did very poorly. Her campaign went bankrupt. She topped out at 4% of the vote. She didn't get any traction at all. And then Joe Biden appointed her to be his running mate because she was a black woman. Okay? And they both admit that. That's stated. Okay, so Senator Harris, this year, according to GovTrack.us, GovTrack.us, which evaluates all the senators on their voting records and legislation proposals, okay? The study was dated August 14th, 2020, if you want to look it up. So, she is the most liberal senator in the Senate, even more left than Bernie Sanders. Incredible, all right? She has not denied this study. She doesn't basically say anything about it. She believes that the United States is a racist country. Now that's Pence's big opening. There it is. And I'll get to that in a moment. So she is a very, very progressive liberal. And tonight, if Mike Pence wants to help his partner, Donald Trump, he's got to zone in on that, okay? All right, so Mike Pence dines with Donald Trump at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. He is very close to the president. He is an advisor that Mr. Trump listens to, okay, probably more than anyone else. So he knows the mind of Donald Trump, which can be a frightening thing, as you know if you read my book, The United States of Trump. In the debate tonight, I believe that Kamala Harris will ignore Mike Pence and go right after Trump. Trump is this, Trump is that, everybody's dead from COVID because of Trump. Trump is bad, he's evil, Trump. Okay, that's what we expect. Because Mike Pence, you know, it's all about Trump. Yes, Trump or no Trump. Mike Pence doesn't factor in much. Now, the vice president should basically highlight the senator's background and say, you benefited from your parents coming here from other countries, prospering, and then you prospered. How can you possibly say there's systemic racism in America? How can you possibly do that? Just by your own life. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Now, the press will kill Pence, but the audience will be leaning in. All right? Now, Susan Page is the moderator, USA Today, Gannett, left-wing operation, no doubt. I've interviewed Ms. Page. She's all right, but Pence has got to do it. Page isn't going to ask these kinds of questions. He's not. Pence has got to do it himself. Will he do it? He's a button-down guy. He's not a confrontational guy. He has to do it.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.